My name is Benjamin Kandah, or I go by Ben, and I am currently a senior here at Western Michigan University, and I will be graduating in summer one of 2021, so this upcoming semester. I'd like to take a few minutes today to talk about my professional growth and in the Hayworth College of Business and how Western Michigan prepared me to go into the real world. I want to talk about some Spurs experiences, my WMU experiences, and then I want to talk about my professional growth and how COVID kind of impacted that. So first off, I started off as a freshman here, didn't really know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do supply chain, um, but I started off coming to Western, didn't know much about the Hayworth College of Business, and I was introduced to the Spurs program. And I dipped my feet in the water a little bit, freshman year by doing things like Fort Custer and a few externships, which got me Spurs credit. And it really showed me that it's time to take your career seriously, and it's time to buckle down. And this is real. This is real life. I knew I wanted to do supply chain after the first couple weeks of being here because I was introduced to the program early, and the Spurs program kind of helped me reach out into that field and realize what I wanted to do. After that, started going to a few career fairs, and those career fairs really helped shape who I am today as a professional. I would say those career fairs, I started off my freshman year at a career fair and didn't know how to talk to an employer. I didn't know how to talk, and I just went up there and they were just like, "Hey, buddy, come back next year." As I grew, my sophomore year, I got better at the interviews. I got better at the elevator pitches, and the Spurs program kind of helped me get there. Um, with that being said, I unfortunately did not end up landing an internship my sophomore year because I chose to do the. I decided to decide to travel abroad into Germany on the global negotiation trip, which also counts as Spurs credit as well. And that trip really, again, shaped who I am as a career-ready professional today. I learned negotiating skills. I learned how to write business papers. I learned more about world culture, and it ultimately helped me land an internship the next summer, my junior year. That junior year, I got into many professional development workshops, resume critiques through the Spurs program, and I ended up landing an interview in October of 2019 to interview with Ford Motor Company, and ended up landing an internship for the summer. Now, I'd like to take a lot of credit to number one, the Spurs program, number two, my professors in the College of Business, because my experience at WMU in the ISM program specifically was fantastic. The professors there really, really, really teach you things that maybe you wouldn't get at a big school like Michigan State or etc. And you get to create a personal connection with all your professors, which I don't think you get at another big school. I did that internship, and that internship helped me grow and eventually lead to the job offer. And I feel that I'm a professional. I'm ready to attack the world and attack the professional world when I leave here in just a few months. Now, I'd like to take a minute to talk about how COVID impacted me, and I honestly truly believe that COVID actually helped my professional growth. I know it was a tough time for all of us. It was a tough time for all of us, especially in terms of our mental health, but in terms of professional growth for me, it helped me adapt to the online world. And just because COVID has this online world doesn't mean that we're not going to be in an online world going forward. Um, I learned to adapt and to get to know people over just this, over this webcam. I got to be more organized because if you're not organized during this time, then you're screwed. And I got to learn to be more punctual. And because if you're not on time, then it's clear that you're not on time. You can't just sneak into a meeting randomly. It's clear that you're not there. So COVID helped me grow as a professional. The Spurs program overall helped me grow as a professional, and I'd like to thank everyone involved in the Spurs program for doing that. I think that is something that they should be continued in the future. I know it's just a thing that a lot of freshmen are like, why do we have to do this? But I think that if I could go tell every single freshman in the Hayworth College of Business one thing, it's that Spurs program actually does help and get you ready for career readiness and your professional growth. So thank you, and that's all.